What's up, homies? Welcome to another edition of Dad Journals. My name is Mike, and today I'm going to talk about a topic that is near and dear to my heart: taxes. Oh, how I just love taxes. I hope you can pick up on the sarcasm there, because I'm landed on pretty thick. Yes, one of the things that I want and have been striving to teach my children is that taxes really suck. Taxes really suck. Okay, I'm a self-employed individual, so I pay a butt ton in taxes, all right? I don't have an employer who helps me cover the cost of taxation. I have to foot the bill myself, and let me tell you, it is steep. It has taken a huge chunk out of my bank account, and I am not too happy about it. So one of the things that I want to kind of pass along to my kids is that you always want to support candidates running for office who are all about cutting taxes, because cutting taxes enable people who start businesses to expand and create jobs. They remove the burden from the middle class so that you have more of your income at home to use for things you actually need. And it's just all around good for prosperity, and that's always good for society in general. But not only do you want to support candidates who are all about slashing taxes, you also want to make sure that you're up in the know about different things coming up on the ballot in your local community, as well as federally, that deal with taxation. Because you want to make sure you don't support that kind of legislation that's going to end up taking more of your hard-earned money. The last thing you need as you grow up, kids, this is for my kids and for your kids and for everybody's kids, is the government's hands in your pockets taking your hard-earned bucks. Just as an example of how bad taxes suck, there are actually stories out on the internet where people actually decide to decline some type of promotion or raise because it puts them in a new tax bracket, and the tax bracket is so much higher than what they were paying before in taxes that it actually makes them more poor. Is that right? More poor? It makes them poorer than they were before, which totally makes the promotion or raise worthless. So they actually have to stifle their own career in order to pay taxes because of taxation. So taxes suck. I read a story about a guy who got a big promotion, and his boss is like, "Yeah, we're real thrilled with your work." And he's like, "Does this come with a raise in pay?" Boss is like, "Yeah." "How much of a raise in pay?" And he gave a figure or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, no sir, that's going to put me in a new tax bracket. I'm going to be worse off than I was before." So, I mean, it's just wrong. Taxation like that causes us to be penalized for being successful. And as a result of that, people can't, make jobs, expand businesses. It actually encourages people to be lazy and to work less and to not be innovative, because where's the reward? Your reward gets sucked up by the federal government. Now, I'm not going to make every one of these vlogs, political or anything like that, but that's just a subject that's been on my mind. And I've been trying to teach my kids about taxes. And one of the methods I use for that is Halloween. All right, I love Halloween. I love candy. I'm a diabetic. I shouldn't love candy, but I do love candy. I use Halloween candy as a great way to teach them about taxes. I mean, I work their little tails off on Halloween as we're going around trying to get candy. I mean, I make them, I'm like a drill sergeant out there trying to make them, get to each house and to keep going, keep the pace up and everything. I want them to earn it, right? Well, when we get back to the house, I always joke around that I'm going to take 30% of their candy, and I start taking a bunch of their candy, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" No, we're the ones who went door to door for that. That's ours. And I'm like, now you understand taxes. So yeah, I mean, that's a nifty little trick you might want to use with your own kids, maybe. Take them out trick-or-treating, bring them home, say, "All right, that was good. Now I get 30% of your all." And watch their faces drop. Show them what 30% actually looks like by taking some of the candy, and watch their whole demeanor change. And it's immediate that when you say, "This is what taxes are like for daddy and mommy," boom, that changes everything. Their understanding just hits through the roof and they get it. So guys, when you grow up, remember, Dad loves you. Dad loves you more than you could ever imagine. But on top of that, don't ever vote for higher taxes. Don't vote for anybody who wants to take more of your money. Don't vote for legislation that takes more of your money for useless things that the government plans to blow it on. Be a responsible citizen, because taxes really suck.